What is up, Aquarius family? How y'all doing, man? Guess what time it is? It's my favorite time of the month. Time for the mid-month messages. So what I'm looking for in the mid-month messages is I'm checking to see if there has been a change of timelines. All you got to do is take the advice from the main monthly reading and apply it to your situation, and that could easily change your timeline. That's the whole point of the advice, and that's the whole point of this video. So for those of you who need a personal reading, check the description of the video. And remember, y'all, tomorrow, the 19th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we're doing our last and final round of $22.22 live mini readings of 2024 to wrap up the year for a holiday special. So I have no clue when we're going to do it next after that. No idea. It's totally at random. If you want to wait until we're live to order one, you can do that. But just to let you know, if you do that, it gets pushed to the end. So if you do that and you get pushed to the end, you don't have to sit and wait through all the live streams to hear your reading if you don't want. You're more than welcome to just come back after the replays are posted and look in the comments, and they'll all be timestamped in the comments, okay? So all that information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and the link is in the description, okay? All right, y'all, let's jump into this. Starting this off with the person from the past. Person from the past. Is Aquarius still on the same timeline with the person from the past? If timelines change, did they change for the better or for the worse? What's happening between Aquarius and the person they have a past history with? Oh, 3 of Cups, Temperance, Page of Swords, communication. I'm thinking y'all are going to end up in communication. With that 3 of Cups down there, kind of feels like there's a third party in the mix. Feel like there's somebody else kind of in the mix here. But here's the weird thing. I don't think it's a secret. Usually, when that comes, matter of fact, something similar came through for the Capricorn reading. Usually when this comes through, it's a sneaky little secret. I don't think this is a sneaky little secret. I don't think so. I'm kind of feeling like this person is pretty upfront and honest about at least being interested in somebody else, or maybe even being involved with somebody else. But there's somebody else in the picture, and I don't think that's a secret. But it's kind of telling me that you're still patiently waiting to see maybe if they'll drop that person and get with you. But it doesn't look like a love offer is being made. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I also have Pisces and Sagittarius here. Okay, well, let's see how they feel about you, what their energies and intentions are. How's this person feel about Aquarius? What's their true energies and intentions? Ooh, the Hermit. Okay. Magician. Hangman. 4 of Wands. And the Hierophant reverse. It almost kind of feels like they don't really know what they want to do. They don't. Now, like I said, there's definitely somebody else involved. But they don't know who they want to get with, if they want to get with anybody. So they don't know if they want to get with you, this other person, or just be single. Because I'm going to tell you what, when the Hermit card comes out with the 9 of Pentacles and or the 9 of Cups, that screams single and independent. Fiercely fiercely independent. So I'm kind of thinking they're a little bit scared. They don't really know exactly what they want. So you might be kind of waiting around for a while for this person to make up their mind. And this is one of those types of situations that's so like delicate, you know, because that can make tension start building between the two of you. And if tension starts building, you could start becoming frustrated. And if you start becoming frustrated, you could possibly push them away, you know? So it's always a slippery situation like that. Thank you, Claire, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. It doesn't look like this person has bad intentions, though. At least not at the moment. I don't think they're trying to play games with you. I don't really think they're trying to manipulate you, which is weird because if I remember correctly, I remember some not so good intentions coming from the past person Aquarius dealt with. I could be wrong on that, but if my memory serves me correctly, I remember seeing some not so good intentions coming from this person for the last couple of months. But it kind of looks like they're pulling themselves up out of that, and now they're just kind of at this detached kind of place where they're not really sure what they want. They're detached enough to where they're not gonna lie to you, so they don't feel like they would gain anything from lying to you, you know? Let's see how this situation plays out. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Oh, 5 of Swords. Hang on. So I'm kind of seeing, honestly, a little bit of self-sabotaging energy coming through this situation here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tension building. One, the other, or maybe even both of you. It's not telling me who is sabotaging this, but it kind of feels like a group effort because both of your energies are a little bit off, you know? Like I said, this person doesn't know who they want to be with or if they just want to be single, and tension is building. This person's being confusing and weird, and there's just too much tension. So it almost kind of feels like this is going to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy of the whole situation being sabotaged. I don't really think it's coming to an end, but the energy between the two of you is getting so tense that it could be almost impossible for the two of you to work through it together. Because you got to clear that energy. You got to clear that energy. If somebody from the past comes back into your life, both of you, not just you, not just them. I don't care who did what. I don't care who's in the wrong. I don't care who fucked the situation up. I don't care who lied, who cheated, who did this, who did that. Both of you have to work through that energy to process it and clear it in order to carve out a smooth energetic pathway moving forward. And that's not happening here. The tension is building and building and building. So let's get some advice. What's the advice for Aquarius? What is the advice? Whoops. Okay. Well, don't ignore any red flags, first of all. Don't ignore red flags. Be sure y'all are communicating. Okay, so the best thing, okay, let me preface this real quick. I have to tell people this kind of stuff all the time. I got a headache trying to explain this to a client a few days ago. There is no one thing that just you can do to fix a connection with a person. Some people do not want to hear that, but it's the truth. I don't care who fucked it up. I don't care who did wrong. Even if you're the one that fucked it up, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Let's say it was all your fault. let's say you did something, acted a fool, made a big mistake, and fucked it all up. It's still not all on you to fix it. There's no one thing that you can do to fix the whole connection. It don't work that way. So the only thing you can do as an individual is make sure that you are communicating your thoughts, feelings, emotions, energies, and intentions in the most clear, fluent, earthly language, whatever your primary language is. English, Spanish, whatever language you speak. It's the most clear verbal communication as possible, so that this person knows that you ain't playing games, that you're really willing to work on this. But then after that, it's up to them if they want to let their guard down and do the same thing. Now, if you do that, it's not guaranteed to make this person do that, but it will increase the chances. It will make them feel more comfortable. So, yeah. Make sure that you're communicating to the best of your ability and opening up, letting your walls down, letting your guard down, but at the same time, managing your expectations. That's tricky. That's tricky. That requires some solid energy work, energetic intelligence. To open up and be vulnerable while managing your expectations, that's really tricky. But it can be done. All right. Dadgummit, man. Moving on. Let's see what's going on with the single Aquarians and the person they're interested in. Single Aquarius is in your love interest. Are we still on the same timeline? If timelines change, did they change for the better or for the worse? Temperance, still patiently waiting. Still being patient with this situation. Seven of Wands, Death card, okay. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I thought. So this situation is stuck at such a standstill for so long, and so much tension is building that it's slowly killing this connection. I would almost be willing to say that it's getting to the point where there's almost a permanent dent in this connection by this point. So it's like, even if this person did completely give in, let their guard down, and commit to you, now there's a big dent in the connection because of whatever challenges or obstacles or whatever has been in your all's way. Because I'm thinking, honestly, there is some kind of blockage between the two of you. And it's up to this person to decide whether or not they're going to overcome that blockage. You know? Like, maybe you live at a distance from one another. Or maybe one of their friends is in their ear and doesn't approve of you. Or maybe it's an ex trying to shove their way back into their life. Something is working as a blockage on their end. And they have to make a decision to remove that blockage. You know? So it's like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be with me? Do you want it bad enough to cut anything out of your life that's serving as a blockage? Or not? It's kind of looking like this person's afraid of whatever blockage stands between the two of you. It's probably somebody close to him. Like maybe a baby mama, baby daddy, you know, or an ex or something like that. And it's like, well, do you want it bad enough to cut them out of your life? So let's see their deepest feelings for you. What's their deepest feelings for you? Do they have feelings for you? Do they want to be with you? Damn, Temperance again. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Two of Coins reversed. 10 of Cups. They do want to be with you. They do want to be with you. But this person, yeah, see, this person is the type of person that is too afraid to face the challenges and the obstacles head on. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like whatever blockage is standing in the way, they want the situation to just work itself out somehow. Like if there's somebody they need to cut out of their life. Okay, let's say, for example, it's a family member. They have like a weirdly possessive family member that just always tries to sabotage every relationship they get in. And it's like, well, are you going to grow some goddamn balls and cut this person out of your life then? You really going to let that stand in the way of us coming together and building a fucking amazing empire? Really? They want to just wait and hope that the situation works itself out, when that ain't going to happen that way. Because I'm going to tell you what, they know the potential that this connection would have. They know. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Y'all could be a fucking power couple that could move mountains together. And they know that. But they're too scared. Lover's card. Dude. No wonder you're driving yourself nuts with this. But they're too damn scared to overcome whatever blockage needs to be overcome. So let's give another example. Let's say y'all live at a distance. You know, let's say you live a couple hours away, or hell, even a couple of states away. And this person knows that all I got to do is leave my old life behind, take a leap of faith, and me and you could come together. They're too scared to take that chance. So let's get some advice on this. What's the advice? What's the advice? Knight of Wands. Y'all need to have a serious conversation. Yep. Y'all need to have a serious conversation. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Y'all need to have a serious conversation. Are we doing this or are we not? I would say that decision needs to be made before New Year's. I was just telling Capricorn this. I've been seeing one big general theme all December long being shared for the overwhelming majority of the signs. And that is, you're getting to that point where you're going to have to make a choice. Are you going to release past vibrational baggage from 2024 and leave it in 2024? Or are you going to carry that shit into 2025 and just make 2025 a repeat of 2024? Even though, let's get real, 2025 is going to be full of big changes. But you get the point. Vibrationally and energetically, with your love life and your social life and this and that. So there's going to be some people that have to go. So a decision needs to be made. Are we doing this or are we not? I'm not dealing with none of this beat around the bush bullshit. You know, like if you don't make a solid decision, then we done. We done. Block. I will go Aaron block a bitch on your ass. A decision needs to be made. Sometimes it has to be you that makes it. Here, let me give you a little piece of side advice, though. If you know how to stand up for yourself and walk in truth and integrity, and you make that hard decision, if you know how to walk that path and make those hard decisions for yourself, they're eventually going to end up regretting it. They'll regret it. If you have to stand up for yourself and walk in abundance, and say, okay, I'm releasing anything that doesn't serve my highest good, they'll regret it, because you're going to climb mountains. I'm telling you what, man, if you want to climb mountains in life, it's going to be filled with very difficult decisions to make like that. Don't think the path to the top of the mountain is going to be a smooth, easy path where you float up the mountain. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're going to have to make hard, difficult decisions and sacrifices the whole way up the mountain. And sometimes cutting people out of your life that are very near and dear to your heart are part of that. I'm not saying go cut everybody out of your life. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's going to happen, whether you want to or not. And you either go along with it or you don't climb the mountain. You get stuck somewhere at the bottom because you can't let go of that person. And they're anchoring you to that vibrational bracket there at the bottom of the mountain. It's just what it is. All right, let's see what's actually due to come in next. Okay, man, now that I fucking took all those tarot decks off my table here and put them on eBay, I need to get some new decks on the table here. I got tarot decks on eBay now, y'all. I just posted a video about it. And now my table's looking kind of empty here. There's 6 tarot decks that I've had on my table here all year long. And I've been using them on video every day, all year long. Now my table's looking kind of bare and naked. All right, let's see what's due to come in next. What's due to come in next for Aquarius? Ooh, 3 of Wands. So there might be a little bit of a waiting period before the next person comes in. Some of you have already been going through a waiting period. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing that's yelling at me is the High Priestess. So one of the first things that I think you're going to notice about this person is that unlike anybody you've dealt with before, this person is actually spiritually awake. You may never have been with somebody that's spiritually awake before. That's one thing that you see in the spiritual community. A lot of people, probably 95% of the people in the spiritual community who are awake and evolving, are forcing themselves to try to be with somebody who's not spiritually awake. And I'm not even going there. But anyway, I think you're going to meet somebody that actually is very spiritually awake on your level, or maybe even higher. This person may even teach you a thing or two. Ideally, though, y'all both teach each other. You know, there will be areas where you excel that they don't, and vice versa. So some of y'all got a Sagittarius headed your way. I got a bunch of them here. I got Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is going to be divinely guided. The way this is going to unfold, the way the two of you are going to come together is going to be so mind-bogglingly random and crazy that there's going to be no doubt in your mind that the universe is bringing the two of you together. It's going to be crazy. Like, you'll probably be looking back on it like, dude, that would make a good movie. That's the way we came together sounds like something you would only hear in a fucking movie or a story or a book or something like that. You don't know the universe is bringing the two of you together. So, all right. Well, okay. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Going to be real quick and real intense. You might not even be ready for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like some of you aren't even really going to be ready for it when it happens. There's some things that you just can't prepare for. All right, well, let's look deeper at their energies and intentions. Let's take a deeper look at their energies and intentions. Whoa. Just dropped a bunch of cards. So they are guarding their heart a little bit, and they are holding back. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Good, good, good. I love this. Okay. So I think you all have heard me talk about this before, but this person's not afraid of being alone at all. They are not afraid of being single. They're not clingy. They're not needy. They're not desperate. And the reason why they're not afraid of being alone is because they're sick and tired of playing games. They're so sick and tired of playing games that they would rather be alone than be in a relationship that's filled with nothing but drama, negativity, lies, manipulation. I'd rather be by myself my whole life than get stuck in a situation like that again. Not doing it. Not doing it. So I know that may sound kind of daunting, but when you actually meet somebody like that, it's the biggest breath of fresh air. Because honestly, the way this person's energy is, what it always tells me is it feels like the energy of, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to start a random fucking argument with me just because you were in a bad mood this morning. I dare you. I dare you to blame me for one of your problems just because you refuse to take accountability. I dare you. I dare you to start an argument with me because the toilet paper roll is on backwards. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to accuse me of some shit I didn't fucking do just because you have trauma that you need to heal from. I dare you. Pew, I'm gone. Not putting up with that shit. Nope. Not putting up with it. I will be alone for the rest of my fucking life before I put up with that bullshit again. I'm not doing it. It sounds daunting. I know. It does. But wait until you actually meet that person. The only reason why that should be threatening to you is if you on some bullshit. If you on some bullshit, then yeah, you're probably going to have a scary time trying to deal with this person. Because you know they just going to be out the fucking door if you try to start some shit with them. But when your intentions are pure, it's like, thank God somebody that's not playing fucking games. Thank God. You know? It's a breath of fresh air. So, yeah, this person ain't playing games, y'all. They ain't playing games at all. At all. At all. Okay? And that's good. That's very good. But in the beginning, they are kind of guarding their heart. Because they're watching you, putting you through that little test. And you're probably doing the same thing to them, so it's all good. I don't think it's going to take too terribly long before both of you realize that no games are being played here. It ain't going to take long. It ain't going to take long. Let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? Yeah, let's use this one. What is the best advice? Be patient. Be patient. Patient enough to learn this person's love language. Be sure that you are patient enough to maintain an open mind. And fuck your Aquarius, you invented the open mind. So I don't know why that even came through. Let this person open up on their own terms. Hang on. Don't relinquish your independence. So you maintain your independence as well. Now, I always have to explain this. Independent does not mean alone. I don't know why everybody always takes that. Independent is a really, really, really big buzzword that gets used in the dating community and the dating world, independent does not mean alone. It means I don't depend on you. That's all it means. It means I don't need you. I want you. I choose you. I don't need you to create my happiness for me. I don't need you to make me feel whole, fulfilled, and complete. I don't need you to fill a void in my heart. I don't need you to provide for me financially. I don't need anything. The vibration of need, lack, and desperation is what fucks up everything we try to manifest in our lives. It's what fucks everything up. Doesn't matter if it's your love life, your finances, your business, your career. The energy of need will fuck it up because that's a lack vibration. And that's no different in your love life. The minute we can all, as humans, learn how to stop needing somebody, that's when relationships are going to be more fulfilling and successful across the board. Isn't it fucked up that we're almost going into 2025? And when you take a look at the dating world, 90% of relationships fail. 90% of the people who are in a relationship right now will not be in a relationship 5 years from now. So if we can all start embodying the vibration of abundance and not needing anyone, we're going to flip that around. And then hopefully at some point in the next 5 years, 90% of people who are in a relationship are with a divine life partner. See what I'm saying? So be patient. Allow this to flow the way it naturally wants to flow. Let this person open up on their own terms. You work on mastering the art of opening up, being vulnerable, and managing your expectations at the same time. It's tricky. I didn't say it was easy. It's tricky. But that will greatly increase the chances of carving out the smoothest energetic pathway in the beginning, which could hopefully lead to a successful life partnership. All right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Aquarius family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you need a personal reading. And remember, tomorrow, the 19th, at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we're doing the last round of $22.22 live mini readings of 2024. We're wrapping up the year with a holiday special. I have no clue when we're going to do it again. I have no idea. It could be in a month, could be in 6 months, it could be next fucking December. I don't know, honestly. If you would rather wait until we're live to order a reading, you can do that. But if you do that, you will get pushed to the back because I read them in order of which they come in, okay? Now, if you do that, you don't have to sit and wait through all of the live streams to hear your reading if you don't want to. You're more than welcome to tune in live if you want. But if you got shit you'd rather do, or you just don't want to sit around and listen to my big loud mouth for fucking 6-8 hours, you're more than welcome to just wait until the playback is posted. Come back and look in the comments, and all the readings will be timestamped in the comments when the playback is posted, okay? All right, y'all. All that information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and the link is in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.